Hey, this is Scott with CrossBikeReview.com. I'm here at Interbike 2015 and the North by Northwest booth, sponsored by Yakima. So, with me is Jill from Pronet Cycling. Jill, thanks for coming over.
Great to see you, Scott.
It's good to see you too. Now, you brought over a trainer for us to look at. Now, which one is this?
This trainer is actually from Elite, and it's their Real Axiom. I chose this one specifically to talk about today just because I know your viewing audience is all cyclocross, which we had our race last night and had a big turnout, which is very cool.
Wasn't that awesome?
That was amazing. These people, I mean, they're athletes like none other. I mean, they make everyone look like child's play. So this one's really cool because this is an indoor trainer. You hook your bike right up here, and you don't take the wheel off, which is nice. So you just stick it right on. We've got a magnet, which is really fun, but it's interactive. And as you had, where was that little Bluetooth here? This little component right here is a Bluetooth, so it's totally wireless. So there's not a whole lot, and it interacts with the computer. And so as you put in a real video, which is HD, basically what it does is it talks to the magnet, and it creates resistance. So you can go out and literally video your own cyclocross course, and then download it into the computer, and then it will talk it will actually correlate to the magnet and create the resistance.
So let me get this straight. So I can go out, so if I'm like racing the Cross Crusade at the Alpen Roads, and I go and I pre-ride the course 2 weeks in advance or 3 weeks in advance, I can actually have that and be training on it before my race?
Exactly. That's the cool part. And this trainer, I think, is pretty unique because it has what we call dancing feet. You want to push on that right there? You're starting to. So with cross training, like road cycling is kind of boring. You're just riding on the road. Mountain biking, you're hopping over rocks. But cyclocross, you're doing everything. You're moving in and out of the saddle, jumping off the bike. So this trainer actually gives you a lot of motion. So you feel like you're actually with the trail or with the race course that you're on.
The course.
You're
it's going to give you a
course.
realistic sensation. Now, there's one thing that you can't see there that's because it's facing me, is it says the swing system and it says hard and soft. And there's a knob here that you can adjust the feel on this.
Absolutely. So someone like you would probably dampen this a little bit. No, just a little bit. But you like to eat. I'm starving, so I don't eat. All I eat is lettuce. So I'll literally take this down and I'll loosen it up so my weight can really make it bounce, which is cool. But what's even funner is if you want to race me, which I know that would probably be pretty hard, but because you live in where?
Portland.
Yeah, and I live in Vegas. So that would be hard to train together, right?
Yeah.
But what we could do is we could meet online. Yeah, 2 o'clock. Be there, right? And we could literally race on the internet the same course.
Huh.
That's kind of fun.
That is.
It is very fun.
That is kind of fun. So we could actually have a virtual play date.
Play date. I love that.
Virtual race date.
A race date. And I'll be there, 2 o'clock.
Nice.
All right, so I do have another trainer that I want to show you. This one is specifically indoors.
Okay.
And by the way, they do have over 80 high-def videos that they can download with this. And they've got videos from all over the world from other people that have done rides.
So you can share them.
Absolutely. And you can share with up to 8 people.
So let me get this straight. Not only can I pre-ride the races that I'm on, my upcoming races,
Correct.
and train on them.
Right.
But let's say I wanted to spend my honeymoon in the French Alps.
Exactly.
Or the Pyrenees. So I could actually be training on Alpe d'Huez before I actually get to Alpe d'Huez?
Yes. And what's really fun with their software, because I'm not a climber, is you'll be doing that 20% grade and the magnet will actually feel like you're doing that 20% grade. And when you get out of your saddle and you're trying to climb it, it feels more real. But if you're not a climber and you're more of a sprinter, you can actually program it to do a less percent, which is fun.
So you can bring it down.
You can bring it down, exactly, which is nice. So if you're not peak training and you're just trying to slowly get up to that, but you've got the scenery of the HD of the Pyrenees, which is beautiful.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
That's right.
Now this one's kind of fun because when you do go to your races, you have to have a trainer. So this one's your trainer that you would take to the races. This is an outdoor trainer. So this one is basically the same thing. It's a quick release, right? So you just put your bike in, and you've got the magnet right here.
Right.
So same kind of principle. It's just a more portable trainer. The other one's a lot heavier.
Now, one thing I'm noticing on this is that the design is a little bit different, the design concept. The other one was more of a triangle, soft boards
Had
kind of thing.
elastomer in it,
Like,
yes.
and the other ones are, and most of the other trainers are like that as well. But this is a swing arm, so it almost seems to be, and this doesn't move, right?
Right.
This looks fixed. So that means you're held on with your own body weight.
Correct. Absolutely.
So there's no spring tension. You got to torque that down or anything.
Which is the beauty of this. So you're not going to blow through your tires, your training tires.
Right. So you're going to get the same resistance every time because it's your bike and your body weight supplying that.
Correct. Absolutely correct. But
Right.
you're changing the
Well, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
you're
but the
changing
tension
gears.
when you load up the spring
is
on
all
there
you.
Is all you.
Yep.
So it's all you. So you never have to make sure you have turn that spring
Right.
5 times.
Which is what gives it the quiet sound too. I think all of our trainers are really quiet overall. I mean, we didn't bring the direct drive, the fluid trainer, which we have over the booth,
Right.
only because it's a moose to carry. But that one it's smooth. You don't have any of the slip with this one or any of them. So our trainers are really quiet.
So the other thing I've noticed about this is that this where the wheel sits, it's not machined down aluminum. It's this soft. What is that?
It's an elastomer.
It's an elastomer. So what's the significance of that?
You know what? Great question, Scott. Actually, what this will do is it will give a 20% reduction in wear on your tire, which every cyclist, that's probably the biggest angst
hate
for them.
that.
I know. So, and because it's bendable, goes back and forth, you can put any size tire on it.
Oh yeah. So I could put like a 20-inch.
Yeah.
Go back.
Or a 29er.
29.
Right, a 29er.
20.
20, do it again.
29.
Nice, I love it.
I'm smart.
You are good.
Anyway.
So, and we have, besides all of our trainers, we have a lot of other products that
Okay.
you might not be aware of.
So let's get that out of
The
the way.
trainer's great. We have some ozone kind of cream. We've got chamois cream. We've got warm-up gel.
Tone cream.
Yeah.
Competition line. So after. So this is
This is
post.
after. That actually helps create a comfortable to your muscles.
I've learned my lesson too. Point away.
Point away. Very good. It's got a very nice smell.
actually
Ozone
come
usually doesn't. Ozone has a specific smell, but I've noticed that this doesn't carry that same ozone smell. And ozone is actually anti-inflammatory,
Oh.
besides being antibacterial. So for chamois, that's a good thing. Chamois cream.
Oh, that does smell nice.
Yeah. It's a very good. I love the little plastic.
I've
You
learned
saw
my
the
lesson.
plastic?
I've learned
Yep.
my lesson.
Love
Believe
this one.
me. I'm like, I've had them explode on me. They really get shipped from somewhere else.
Isn't that nice?
That is nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It's not that menthol that burns
No,
your eyes.
yeah, and you're like all.
It's like, oops.
See, I thought I learned my lesson, but apparently I hadn't.
Have it on the arms. Go ahead.
No.
Have it on your hands.
Now I will confess I did cheat a little bit on this one.
You did.
Yeah, I did. So
Okay, tell me how you cheated.
I cheated on this. I want to scoot over a little bit because the water bottle.
Is the water bottle that you cheated or on the water bottle holder?
On the water bottle hold, well, both.
All right.
Because you guys came over here a little bit and we had a little discussion and we talked about some products, but this is actually pretty cool because it's everybody wants a really light cage, right? Everybody wants the cool carbon stuff like that. But those cages are they break, but they're also like $50 and more, so they're pretty expensive. This is nylon. It weighs about the same as a carbon cage, and it's pennies on the cost. It's like $20 or something like that.
I want to say it's 15. I think it's 15.
It's
15 or 20.
It's
yeah.
15 or 20, so it's really light. But the cool thing is like how this thing actually grabs a bottle. So if you'll zoom in a little bit, I want to show a couple of points on this. See this lip right here? It's like a clamp, and then this right here is also like a clamp too, and then this brings in a little bit. It's like an elastomer. So when you put this in, see how it grabs all the way around the bottle. So it's actually grabbing the bottle like this.
Yep.
This thing ain't coming out. It comes out pretty easy, but not too easy. And I like that a lot. And it's
I like
not.
that it flexes.
It does.
But then it goes
clamps
back.
on. Yeah. So
So you're not going to have one on the trail.
And your guy told me the reason he said that is because not all bottles are the same size. They'll come in different sizes, be just a little bit bigger or just a little bit smaller, and so it's more difficult to get them to fit just right. And this actually fixes that problem.
Absolutely. It's because this is what adjusts right here.
Yeah.
I don't know if they can tell that that's a different kind of plastic.
You know what this is like? These are like this is like your sternum and your rib cage. So you know how when you expand your rib cage, your sternum's here. So this little piece acts.
We're going back to
Well, I am an exercise physiologist, so I mean, you know.
I'm just thinking CPR.
CPR, staying alive.
Staying alive.
All right. Well, Jill, thanks for coming over. It's always been a fun. I always see you every year. It's good to see you again.
This is great. Thanks for having us.
This is Scott with CrossBikeReview.com. I'm here at Interbike 2015. Come by, see the reviews, watch the videos. We'll see you guys later.